How are you all doing tonight, this beautiful Saturday? We have two special guests coming on in just a little bit. I know they're trying to get their computer set up for the live. How are you all doing tonight? I was just running around a little bit, so I can catch my breath. Ooh, looks like we have quite the crew in here tonight. We'll catch up to some of you guys here. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Good evening from Michigan. How you doing? Oh. So yeah, we have super awesome guests tonight. We have, let me close out of this. Randy from Auto Auction Rebuilds, as well as Monkey Wrench Mike coming in a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and see how they're doing on their road trip so far. And I want to say a really big thank you to Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly for an awesome cam that's going in the 440, which will be going into the satellite. But I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to seeing what the dynamic duo is doing with the Buick. Now, while we wait, I did go ahead up and set up this Buick 350 does need to be completely rebuilt. It's an SP block, which is a little bit higher compression than what Randy and Mike are driving around in right now. Of course, it has a single plane SP3 intake manifold on it. And eventually, like I said, this is going to be rebuilt. You can kind of get a good idea of what the engine looks like. It's got the biggest thing I love about it is the differential is on the timing cover and located in the front of the engine, like I think all engines should be, but you know. And right here is your oil pump. These are kind of the Achilles heels of the Buicks. Now, underneath that is a 455, which is going into an A body, 1970 Buick Skylark. You gotta get an idea. These things have very similar Achilles heels as what they're driving. And one of the things I'm actually going to be doing, we'll cover this in a video as well as a tech tip down the road, is a balance tube for the oil, which you can actually tap into your oil right here, and it goes along the back. Make sure you shield that so it doesn't get cooked off. And from there, you'll be able to resolve the issue you get with the old Buick 350s or 455s, and that is spinning bearings because of lack of oil. Let's see. Mark T says hello from Port St. Louis, Florida. How you doing? Holy Motors, I'll put the orange one in the dad's truck. Yes, that is the, well, I have to kind of go back and forth because I don't have a really, there you go. This is going into the 72 satellite, and that's what the camshaft is for. This is a 1976, so the bottom end of this is going to be much thicker casting than some of the older ones, which makes it a little bit heavier, but you can take more power. These heads are off of a little bit older car. They're 516s. Of course, set of nice Mickey Thompsons. These are actually vintage that my buddy, which if you guys have been around the channel a little while, Gizmo, he got these things cleaned up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, this was out of a old motorhome, so we had to ditch the old truck-style water pump housing and went with a car-style. This was off of a 67 440 that had a spun bearing in it, and it was pretty rough. The crank that is at the machine shop that goes in here is also at the machine shop because, again, spun bearing. But forged, not cast. Big difference. Definitely if you're planning on doing anything, hot rodding or hood rat, get into a little bit of mischief, you want something that can handle a little bit more spin. Tim says he's from Grome, Washington. Chicago. Wow, we have so many awesome people in here tonight. Mopar, baby. Mopar fan. Absolutely, my friend. Mopar, Buick, and, I like Supras. Those are my three favorites. X-Ray, how you doing? Hello from South Central Kentucky. My grandmother's from Kentucky. Just north of the, the Tennessee border. So pretty busy tonight, looks like. So if I skip over you guys, it's not intentional. I know we're going to be hopefully joined very shortly with Randy and Mike. I know they're very busy, and I'm very grateful to have them as guests tonight. Downstate Pennsylvania, almost neighbors. Alexa says, "Oh, Supra, heck yeah! Gotta love variety. It's a spice of life." And again, a big shout out to all you guys for hanging out with us tonight. I know it must have gotten pretty hairy for our friends that are braving this crazy storm. I think it's their first taste of the New York winters, and it's pretty rough. It's brave, I'll tell you. So I was originally going to be doing my road trip at the end of last month, but seeing some of the storms, I was like, I'm not going to take a 70s car and drive it all, or 1970 rear-wheel drive, running a very similar engine, except for, of course, being a 350. From then, it's probably higher compression. It could be an SP block. I know it's got some pretty cool stuff on it, and we're going to be upgrading that to a 455, honestly, but hey. And that's that. I was like, two-wheel drive and that kind of weather? No. But you can't slow down Randy and Mike. They are brave. Shop 209, thank you very much. Yes, I broke 20,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely awesome. And a big shout out to Randy for my very first shout out when I was at around probably less than 500 subscribers. He gave me a shout out, which, I mean, that was pretty epic. And he's done several shout outs for me in the past. So he's a good friend, and I'm very happy to help him out with this. And I'm very, very glad that we were able to get together in person. South Wales, holy cow. Yeah, you're a little bit further away than most of the people. And we do have some Australian guys. It's literally, it's hard to, Australian New Zealanders it's literally on the other side of the world. Evan, thank you for the subs. I really appreciate it.
That's awful.
There we go.
Now we're on.
What's up?
What's up, Randy? How you doing?
Okay, you'll have to turn that audio off. It's interfering with all of this. 1 second. Sorry.
No worries. Oh, he's frozen. He's literally froze to death.
We need to stand back.
I'll stand behind you like this.
There's Mike.
Close the door.
We're up close over the last few days.
I can only imagine.
No, not that.
The reception's a big
job. Standing in ice.
You're gonna go like this. Over here.
Oh boy.
Wait. Like that. Perfect.
Okay. Oh.
We're losing you. Not getting too good reception. Oh, I think we may have lost.
Is it not working?
No, it was working really well a second ago. It's not so bad now.
Any better?
Yes, it's better now. Yep.
Yes, it's better now.
Stand right here, I guess. This is where it works.
Just crouch right there.
It's because you have such an electric personality.
Yeah, that's
so.
It's not that I'm in the middle of the mountains in the middle of nowhere.
How is it going?
We're alive.
Well, yeah.
I had just finished saying that you guys are incredibly brave for braving this wonderful weather that we're getting.
But beautiful. What is it? He said it's 70 degrees. It's somewhere in the world, not here.
Yep.
We started off today. It was 4 degrees. Then it went up to 7.
I think we lost you again. No, we're not hearing you. No, you guys are completely locked
You
up.
there?
Oh, there we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, and we lost them. We'll see if we can get them back in fairly shortly. Sorry about that, guys. It's one of the downsides of trying to get through.
Come back. Come back.
There we
Come
go.
back. Come back. Back.
Better.
We back.
It's still a bit choppy.
I've tried mobile and AT&T. I've got none left, man. This is as good as I can do.
This is better than what it was, but it's
Okay,
it's
we're on T-Mobile now. We are in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it's part of the road trip experience, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's an experience, all right.
How's the heater working?
The heater worked great. Like no with the heater at.
The only issue, should we say,
Well, yeah,
transmission trouble?
Transmission problems. Yeah,
Just little.
just
A little
yeah.
bitty.
Only
Yeah.
when it decides it's not going to drive anymore. That's when we have transmission problems, and when it decides it's going to drive again, then it's great. But yeah, it doesn't move.
Yeah,
It's happened
kind of,
twice now. Twice.
It's happened twice. Did you catch a leak or?
Yeah. No. Stay tuned for the video. That's what it is. Stay tuned for the video.
Oh, okay.
We're still trying to figure out if we're even going to make it home. When you're going, you're solid. It's if you stop and park the car for an exceptional period of time, like the freezing 7-degree cold, then start acting weird.
Yeah, I personally don't work too well in the cold. Like I told you the other day, it doesn't stop me, but it definitely slows me down. So she's the same way.
Here.
She's a little bit temperamental.
She's gonna find her way to the auction block real soon.
I hope not.
Yeah, like it really will.
Yeah.
Really.
But she has done pretty good. It's weird. We probably driven by 15 semis that were overturned or jackknifed, whatever, on the roads here. Lots of cars didn't survive the storm. Lots of trucks didn't survive the storm, and
we were in Columbus, right?
Yep.
Columbus, Ohio, yesterday, and cars, Jeeps, and stuff could not get to the intersections. They were stuck, and we drove right by them in a one-wheel drive 50-year-old car with no technology. We were plowing the snow and ice. Everybody else was stuck on the road. It was crazy.
Well, that's because Randy had to get his rallies.
I had to get rallies.
So was
the
Big
Buford. Big, not Uncle Buford. Big, that'd be a good sandwich. Eat me an Uncle Buford? No, you cannot.
You were chopping up right there. Couldn't hear you too well. You had to get rallies?
Rallies, yeah. Rallies burgers, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Man on a mission at that point.
You know what? Hold on a second. Sorry.
Yep.
There we go. That's better. Can you see both of us in the screen? I can't tell from mine.
I can see Mike.
No?
He looks like he's on the phone.
Oh, I'm looking at the comments right now. Do they have any questions or anything for us?
Yeah,
I'm being the news anchor here. I'm trying to get the information out.
Let's see. We'll go back a little ways and see if there's anything we can pull up real quick. A couple people are saying different options for cell phone reception. Honestly, guys, when you're out and about like that, it's really hard to get any type of reception. So it is what it is.
Let's see. We didn't know where we were going to be. We've just been driving. Like, we're driving.
And we don't know where we are right now.
Yeah,
I
have no idea.
This is.
No clue where we're at right now.
Yeah, we all have to appreciate
Oklahoma.
that they're willing to stop for a minute and join us, because that's really they're trying to get home.
Well, I mean, we had to stop. You're the guy that made the whole thing possible, man. It's only the right thing to do.
Let's see. See, because the warm heart gave you traction, man. That's said Mark. A lot of people just saying, be careful, drive sleigh. One person said it's ironic that you beat a Jeep in the snow.
It truly is.
Randy actually had somebody recognize this. We drove by somebody following this on YouTube, which is pretty cool.
Oh, really?
And that was where did they use?
They saw us on I-70 going through Illinois.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we have one right here from Jason A, who says, how far from home are you guys? I'm assuming you could give like a percentage.
Do we want to say? Yeah, we could say. We'll give it up, man. We'll give it up. We are far. Hold on. 300 something miles. We're almost.
Wow. You guys
have 71,000. We have almost 72,000 miles on the car.
Wow.
Or wait, 71,000?
71.
71. We're almost 71,000 miles on the car now. Yeah. In 100 miles, it will roll over to 71,000. We got it rolling over to 70,000 on go. So
we have to have questions coming in, guys. Just no spoilers. We don't want spoilers.
No
spoilers.
No spoilers. He said we want no spoilers.
Somebody wouldn't let us go to the bathroom. We actually stopped somewhere to get gas, and I went inside and I said, "Do you have a restroom?" The guy looked over outside and he looked at the car. He was looking up and down the car, and then he looked at me and said, "No, we don't have any restrooms." Wouldn't let me go in.
True story. That was Columbus, Ohio.
Let's see. One person asked, "Is it cold enough for you guys?"
Oh no, this is you know, great, man. My freaking nose is running and snot everywhere. Yeah, great. We're loving this.
Welcome to the great winter time. Oh, it's surprising it's that cold all the way down your way, though. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Well, soon we'll be in Virginia. And it's nice and warm.
So let's go ahead and let's ask Mike what his thoughts on the car so far. And I know you are a previous Buick owner.
I had a 1985 Buick Riviera back in the day when I first got out of college and I was a working man, and I loved that car. And then when I was growing up, I had a 1973 El Camino, which is very similar. The inside of the doors look just the same. The little door cranks look just the same. This is an amazing car. In fact, I found a 73 Lincoln, what was it, Mark IV? Mark IV on Bring a Trailer that is gorgeous. That would be a nice little addition to Randy's collection. So I'm trying to talk him into getting another car. He doesn't know it yet, but we're trying to talk him into it.
You buying the Buick? It's for sale. I'll sell it real cheap right now.
Yeah. No, we've had the car up to 90.
90. We had it up to, in fact, we cruised at 90 miles an hour.
Come here.
Well, I was giving you the.
He drove 90 miles an hour. Yeah. Yes.
Hold on, I'm
just like that.
Right here. Right.
This
is awful. Yeah, I had it cruising at 90 miles an hour through the mountains, and we averaged 13.7 miles a gallon at 90.
That's not bad. That's crazy to be going that fast, but I mean,
yeah, she gets it, and she gets it.
Let's see.
Look at Mike. Where are you?
You're kind of blocking the wind.
He's hiding.
I just let one rip, Mike. Breathe that in, buddy.
Oh, it looks like Santa's workshop is in the house. How you doing, man?
Oh, Santa, what's up, Michael? There it is. Should be gone by the time. We'll be home tonight. So the snow better already be on.
That
we
means
will be home tonight.
We'll be seeing the video probably
tomorrow.
Before you guys know it. That's awesome.
Tomorrow. I'm going to finish. I've been editing the video the whole trip. So all I've got left is this last little footage from right now when I get home, and there'll be a video tomorrow for it.
I'll tell you, a couple people are asking where the hubcaps are. The hubcaps, I put them on the floor in the back seat so they didn't, disappear when get all the snow and everything behind it.
Unfortunately, someone got into the car and they took a few things. The hubcaps were one of them.
Really?
There are no hubcaps anymore.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, they stole the hubcaps that were original. This 50-year-old car. Unbelievable. Mike, no, man.
Randy's lying. These are the hubcaps, right?
I just told them the hubcaps got stolen, man. God dang it.
Oh, man.
There's spoiler alert right there. Thanks for spoiling it, man. I was trying to get amped up for the...
Oh, man.
I have had some fun with Mike on this trip. When he starts kind of dazing off, I'll let off the gas, and it feels like we lost power, and I'll be like, oh, no, Mike, we're not moving. The engine died. Or I'll tap the brakes without tapping them enough to get it to stop, and I'll be like, Mike, we've got no brake. We've got no brakes.
He's been punched once or twice, too, for that. Yeah.
There's nothing like the camaraderie. So I don't know if you guys out there in the YouTube world, in the comment section, there's two spellings to road trip. There's road trip, and then there's road trip, one word. And by combining them, it's no longer just going from point A to point B. It's the adventure in between. And this is the kind of stuff that really makes a road trip. Completely harassing your co road tripper.
he's an anchor. He's a news anchor. We're both news anchors now.
We are.
Look at this. We're covering news of our trip from New York to Oklahoma.
Great. In the middle of a storm. You can't you can't even make this stuff up. It just happened to be what ended up happening. It's pretty tough.
Yeah, and it was
man. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it, sir.
Oh, yeah. Joe, man, what's up, man? I know him. What's up, dude?
Well, the reason, let's see. Hey, it's Jim G. How you doing, man? So, I know we want to save some things like, for example, your favorite aspects of it and for your guys' videos. But what's your overall thoughts of the trip in the car so far, other than cold?
Well, we both kind of looked at each other and admitted something about 30 minutes ago. We both admitted that we didn't think we were going to make it. We were really worried about that, right?
Yeah, I still am.
Well, still got a long way to go.
We stopped the car and turned it off. It may not start again, and the transmission may not move. Right? So we're still figuring that out.
We could be like at Love's for hours, but that's
okay. Push. I'll steer.
I have utmost faith in that old Buick.
I'll tell you what, we'll go to the hotel. You fly down here, and you can drive the rest of the way home. Let us know how it goes. No, I have faith in her. I do. I think it'll be all right. Look, I can wear your hat.
You could.
David says, "What's the most fun car you've ever owned?"
I'm not sure what happened. Yellowstone in it.
All right, so I'll repeat that just in case you didn't hear. It was from David. It was, what was the most fun car you've ever owned? We'll start with Randy this time.
Get on, man. I'm sorry to go here. No, I'm kidding. Lunar Outlaws.
Oh, we're breaking up here. Oh, did we lose you?
Am I back?
I can hear you, but I don't see you.
Hear me? Am I there?
There you are.
Can you hear
You a bit chilly?
Can you hear me?
A little bit. You're frozen in front of the screen. You're so cold, you froze.
You don't see me?
I see you. You look like you're a turtle.
All right, so you can hear me now? Sorry. My computer froze. That's what happened.
What's that?
Yeah. All right. So the most fun car I ever owned was probably this one.
Oh yeah, awesome.
We just talked about this earlier.
Oh, we lost him. It's so cold, we're losing them. All right. Unfortunately, it looks like we did lose them. I'm sure we'll get them back, but unfortunately, with them trying to push through, it was a long shot to get really good connection with them. Let's see.
Are we?
Oh, it looks like. Yep, there you are. Maybe. We have to have Randy stand on 1 foot, one arm up in the air while touching the screen.
Hold this.
Hold up.
That's working. There you are.
Anything said? No.
No, it's not working.
Get locked up.
There it comes.
No, I think we're having a tough time keeping them in here, guys. I know they're real close to home, so they're trying to just plow through it. So I really appreciate them coming on. Oh, far better. What is Randy standing on top of the car?
There he is.
Oh, this is spectacular.
We have to hold this up in the air.
Okay.
We have to hold this like this.
This is the best
Yes.
quality
Okay,
yet.
so just hold.
So
that.
I should stand in front.
Don't.
I
Yeah,
should be in
there
front.
you go. There you go. It wants you to take over. That's what it is.
Tell him
Mike
about your
has the
favorite car.
magic touch. We're calling him Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. I seen you in a movie once.
Yeah, I could dance.
Drop it like a hot. All right. So it's working, right? We're good?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. The most favorite car to date right now is this Buick. Honest to God. It's this car right now.
That's saying a lot because you've had like 600 cars.
It's not about the car.
Yeah.
It's really not so much about the car. It's about the experience of owning it. And this has been so unique. So many unexpected things have gone during this. There's a lot of memories made in the car that just make it's really well. No memories like that. we ain't going down like that over here at AAR. All right.
The best 4 days of his life. Is what he's saying.
Well, oh.
We just lost Randy.
I just fell
he's
in
back.
the freaking snow.
Okay.
Man down.
Man down.
That's some dirty, nasty snow, dude. That is gross.
That's park.
Okay, Mike. So, what is your most fun car?
I had it was a Mercedes C43. So it was a little W202 chassis, the C class that looked like a miniature S class. Remember those things? And they took out the usually it was a 6-cylinder, and they put a V8 in there. And the two-tone seats, so they were black and silver, and you got the white speedometer and everything, the 3 dials right there, and that thing was a beast. And I really didn't have a car before that. I did my little MG Midget, and when I bought that thing, it just kind of changed everything for me. It was a fun little car. I should have never sold, but it was, gosh, that was years ago. Yeah, it was good. Good little car.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Your most fun car is your S63.
We have a turtle.
Right. Yeah, but the C43 was. I'm reminiscing here. Here, go fall on the snow again. What about you, Brian? What kind of cars did you cruise in? Probably a Supra.
Here,
You want that?
Yeah.
I would say the most fun car, and it's actually the one car I do regret selling, was through middle school and high school. I owned a 1989 Toyota Supra non-turbo. I did a lot of work to that for autocross, and that would pull a 1270, or it was a high 12 number. I want to say 1277, but quarter mile. It was an absolute beast, and I fell in love with a red car, and I thought, because it was baby blue, so I was always getting picked on for having a baby blue import. So and then that one was a piece of crap. So we sell our favorite cars and regret it.
So did the girls like the baby blue Supra?
Nobody liked the color of that car. I bought it for $300, so I couldn't really complain.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Back then, those cars were cheap. Now it's like, oh my God, everything's gotten so darn expensive. Can't buy a car without selling your left leg and your right arm. Or
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I just spent $6,800 for a Buick.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I know. You can't.
I'm feeling better and better about my decision already.
I was talking to someone today. Actually, I was talking to let's see. It would have been, I can't remember who I was talking to, but yeah, he was saying that he picked up a car and it was what would have been $1,500. Now it's like 10 grand, 15 grand. So
Yep. Welcome to the new world.
Yep. And then I was talking to Motor City Madness today, and he said the same thing. It's just, we can't buy cars these days without, it's just crazy.
Yeah, you got to have money if you're going to buy a car anymore.
Yep.
It's no longer something you can go out and find cheap cars that anybody with a few $100 in the bank can grab themselves a little project. It's made it almost impossible. That sucks, because this is something that should be enjoyed by everyone.
Absolutely.
Well, this car is a great example of what you don't need anymore. We were talking about that. These cars these days with the power windows and the ABC suspensions and all that kind of stuff, this is bare bones. I mean, you got the crack windows, you get a speedometer and a fuel gauge and some lights, and that's all you get.
That's all you need in a car.
Which is all you need.
Do I have gas, and how fast am I going? That's it.
Yeah.
And a heater. A heater's a necessity. And windshield wipers too. Other than that, you don't need anything else. The less stuff you have to distract you in the car, the more you get to enjoy the experience of driving it. In this case, less is more. Less is more.
Yeah.
Don't ask me if I'm going to sell my Tesla anytime soon, though, because that's probably not. More and more when I get home. But for right now, this is more.
David asked, would I buy another Supra if given the chance? Absolutely. I'd buy a bunch of them. I'd buy a bunch of Buicks, a bunch of Mopars, and a bunch of Supras. If I could have 100 each, I would. Let's see. Well, we can't ask any spoiler question, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
what's the question? What's the question?
Someone was asking if you got any flat tires or anything.
No. Well, thankfully, we don't have a spare. So if we have a flat tire, it's going to be a real bad day. Do you ever have $650 worth of Harbor tools in the trunk? So as long as we don't have a flat, we can rebuild an engine, a transmission, a rear end, but we cannot change a tire. That makes perfect sense, right? That's perfectly sense.
Everybody rolls these days, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Santa Workshop said, got to have money to build one too. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's crazy. And even if you have the money, it's getting the parts too. Like getting tires nowadays is a nightmare.
Do you know how much LS costs today?
An LS engine?
Yeah, like used, but a good, not a core, good running used LS.
That right there, the 6.0 LQ4, I would imagine. So before everything went crazy, I was able to get this for I still know places I can, but they're around $320. Now
$320.
Now, this is like $2,000.
Yes. Yep. A 6.0 that you could find in any Suburban, you know, well, not Suburban, but, you know, like you can find these in the Denali's and stuff. They're not an uncommon motor, but they're insanely priced. Even with 150,000 miles on them, they are very expensive engines.
It's crazy. And
Brian, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Where are you in that? Are you in your garage, or does your wife let you keep an engine in the house, or what? Where are you?
This is my man cave. We'll spin this around real quick. Obviously, we have starting over here. It's my my basement, which is a full finished basement. The floor is actually a concrete with vinyl over top because people think I work on engines over hardwood. No, it's vinyl. And then we have a 1UZ on a stand right here. LQ4 6.0, that's going to be a twin turbo, 455 Buick, 440 Chrysler. Over there we have a Hemi sitting next to the 440, 350 on the other side of the wall, which I can't see over there. And then this engine right here is almost identical to the engine that you guys have inside your Buick. I pulled it out so you can kind of see what you guys can have installed. Like this is a SP3, which would be pretty tough to run on your engine. You can get a dual plane. This right here is a 10.5 to 1 compression engine, so it's a little bit more stout. And one of the reasons why this engine needs to have a full rebuild, but one of the reasons why I love these Buick engines is the distributor is on the front of the engine. Absolutely easy to deal with. And
so
then
you have like 6 engines inside. How do you get them in a car? How do you get them outside of the basement?
Oh, so we go over there. There's a door that goes right out to the garage.
Oh,
and
okay.
out there,
it must be scary.
And yeah, no, I've done that. That's not fun. In the
this
garage,
is the guy that picked the Buick. Did you see that when it was in the garage?
No.
Picked up the Buick. You picked up the Buick to take a jack stand from underneath.
I pick things up, I put them down.
Yeah.
He'd make Arnold proud.
So yeah, and in the garage I have a 440, a 383, a Pontiac 400, and a 454. So I'm inundated with engines. So I like to collect them as much as I like to collect cars.
Here, your turn.
Turn to hold it up. Yeah.
My hands can't feel my fingers anymore.
Yeah.
I can't feel my hand when I'm with you, but I like it.
Oh, someone saw my axles on the wall too. Yes, or axes. I also have an axle on the wall. Let's see,
We're getting people looking at us here in the
I know.
parking garage.
People are like, "What the heck are these guys doing out here, man?" It's not something you see every. You got a Buick that looks like it should be $600, with a big expensive laptop sitting on top of it, and people live streaming in a parking lot of a gas station. It looks very weird.
Yeah.
Santa's Workshop says he might have a Hemi. Oh, email me, my friend. I love Hemis. Jacob says he needs a man cave. Everybody needs a man cave. Let's see. No, they're not running bias plies. They're not that crazy.
Oh, Lord, no.
Gosh.
No.
The only time bias plies are really good is on drag radials. Other than that, you're a brave person. Let's see. Come on, guys. Any other questions? A lot of conversation, but we have 2 phenomenal guys here for taking their time to have a conversation.
2 old guys.
3 phenomenal guys. Lunar's in the house.
Well, I'm the only one in the house.
Yeah, what's the temperature where you are?
What's the temperature inside?
Inside, it's probably
inside
70 degrees in my basement. Probably 72.
That sounds real nice. Real nice.
Must be nice.
Let's see. I saw Mike, what got you into Mercedes?
Oh gosh.
Masochism.
Masochism. Yeah, stupidity, ignorance, bliss. What other word can I use to describe?
Powdered white stuff in the 70s. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm sorry.
How do you know I was? No, I was around.
I know
in the
you were in
70s.
Florida. I know
I was
exactly
in
what
the
you were doing.
70s, Yeah. No, when I was growing up, my dad worked at a bank, and we didn't have a whole lot of money. But it was during the oil boom, Oklahoma. So a lot of these guys started oil companies, and they made a ton of money, and they all bought Mercedes. He had a client when the oil prices dropped and the boom turned into a bust. He had a guy with a 1980 300 SD and needed money for some attorney fees. And so my dad bought this car, and I remember him bringing it home. And it was like the coolest thing I'd ever seen. I drove it more than he knew about. He's not here anymore, but I drove it all over the place. And I remember we lived next to a dentist, and his wife came knocking one night, and she'd never come over to visit before. And so my mother answered the door, and she said, "Hi, how are you?" And she said, "I heard you guys got a Mercedes." And my mom said, "Well, yeah." And she said, I gotta see it. And so mom took her to the garage, showed it to her, and she turned and she asked my mom, "How did you afford a Mercedes? How did you guys get this?" And it pissed me off so much. I love the car even more, because you don't have to be rich to drive a Mercedes. You don't. You get an old one, if they're in good condition, they last forever. You just have to be stupid and ignorant and a masochist.
Are you trying to convince yourself or the rest of us? Because we all know better. But okay, yeah. Buy a good used Mercedes. It'll last you forever.
I've got a lot of those for sale right now too. So
why are you? Well, if they're so good, why are you selling them, Mike?
Because they would get me from Albany, New York to Oklahoma. So
but a Buick would. I'm gonna flip him
Buick,
into an old school American muscle or this isn't a muscle car. I don't really know what to call it. It's a cruiser, an American cruiser. I'm gonna turn you into one of those, man.
Yeah.
Muscle cars are American cruisers, American luxury. We're gonna get you out of the Mercedes.
You know what I have learned from this old expedition here that we're on?
What's that?
You want to go inside and use the restroom at a convenience store? Don't drive a 1973 Buick, because they won't let go inside.
Drive a Mercedes. They'll let you in.
Well, we'll have to have Mike come back up in the spring, and when I'm coming through there with the car I'm picking up in a few weeks, he'll have to be down there. We'll convert him with a muscle car then and a 63 Caddy. He'll fall in love with that. Talk about great cruiser.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, I'll take a hold.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
One person keeps asking if Mike's still a news anchor.
I am now a full-time YouTuber. Does that answer the question?
That's a loaded question, huh?
I used to be a news anchor for 25, 26, 27 years, but I have moved on to other things.
He retired.
Yes.
He retired to be a full-time YouTuber just like me.
So I can stand out in 4-degree temperatures and be on
and
YouTube.
hold one of these things way above your head so you get enough reception to do video. This is the life. I'm telling you, you guys have no idea how great it is, man. Everyone should be a YouTuber. I swear.
Let's see. So, trying to think, because I haven't gotten really too many. I was expecting a lot of conversation, but we want conversation. Sean says, congratulations on the retirement. And
congratulations, Mike.
Yeah, and I get to hang around with people like Andy.
Yeah.
Which is good.
In frigid cold weather.
Very sincere.
Cold weather.
I told him this is going to be the best vacation he'd ever been on.
Coldest vacation.
All expenses paid. I took Mike to Cuba earlier today. We drove to Cuba.
We ate in Cuba. That's
I
where
did. We ate in Cuba. That was a whole story in and of itself. But yeah, we ate Cuba.
What's the best meal you've had so far?
The best what? Best meal.
Best out here on this trip.
You know this meal we've had so far. You took to that place.
So the best meal you had was at Valenti's. So Okay, when they
You
were
talking
up
about
here-
like in life or on this trip?
On the trip.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got that one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when they were up here, they were wondering what they were going to do for dinner right before they were just,
In fact,
heading
it was
out
so
for their...
good the next night.
Oh. Go ahead, Mike. We were overlapped. You could talk.
No. Go tell the story about the restaurant because it's good. It's really good.
Okay, so I was like, okay, where am I going to bring them while in New York? Of course, they're going to have New York style pizza and wings. And so I brought them to Valenti's, which is right next to Advance Auto. We were able to walk right over, and I thought it was delicious, and I assume they did too. Now you, Mike.
There's a huge truck driving by right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's gone.
Okay, cool. So I was just saying how you had to have New York style pizza while in New York. That's all.
We did, and Randy was so impressed with it. The next time we stopped in Fredonia, he's balancing the wireless thing. I said right now, great reception. It's bouncing off your skull and your cranium. When we spent the night in Fredonia at the world's worst hotel, we did a takeout, and he got the same thing we had the night before: pizza and wings. He couldn't get enough of that. And it was good.
It was really good. It was really good.
Can't beat New York style pizza, guys.
We've learned. We have learned. Yes. Okay.
I am bored. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Statue of Liberty from me is probably like, I don't know, 2.5 hours. Let's see. Craig was asking who snores more.
Who snores more?
Oh, that's an easy answer. No, I don't snore at all. This dude wake you up all night long. You need a doctor, bro. You got that night apnea, sir.
I need
you
that.
need a mask.
I need this.
Let's see. Jay's asking, is the radio working?
Does now. Well, no. Sort of. Go ahead, answer.
Oh, Randy invested in a $18 Bluetooth speaker that we hang from the ashtray, which still has cigarettes in it, by the way.
Really?
It really does. So we listen to, is it on Pandora? Highwayman?
We listen to the Highwayman channel, man. All that outlaw country.
School country. Waylon Jennings, Hank Williams.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Janice. Oh, wait.
It's great.
No, wrong. Sorry. Never mind. That's
Johnny Cash.
who?
A lot of Johnny Cash.
Who's that?
Johnny Cash. Only the greatest.
Senior, junior, man. We're listening to everybody.
Very awesome. Well, I think we're gonna let them go unless they want to hang out a little bit longer so they can get back on the road and warm back up. But
Yeah.
it's been
All right. Hell yeah.
I've lost feeling in my fingers, so yeah. Other extremities.
Well, guys, I appreciate you guys popping in. Everyone head over to both Mikey Wrench or
Mikey Wrench.
Mike.
Mikey Wrench. Mikey.
That's okay. He used to call me.
It's Mikey Wrench's channel today.
Yeah.
Monkey Wrench Mike and Randy at Auto Auction Rebuilds.
No, Auto Auction Refills.
Hit that subscribe button, and we're looking forward to an absolute epic killer of a video coming out
Tomorrow.
very, very soon.
And he's got another video coming out too.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Not epic, but it's another video.
It's
it's gonna be
it's
epic.
a banger.
It's gonna be
No
a
cap.
banger.
Okay.
Is that like a British saying?
Bet. No cap. Bet.
Bet no
We're
cap.
acting like teenagers.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, dog.
I'm out.
Guys, you have yourselves a beautiful rest of the trip there. I know it's sunny and 70 somewhere, but not where you are. Until next time, guys, take care.
Keep the sunny side up.
Shiny side up, and God bless. Well, guys, it was absolutely awesome having Randy and Mike on the channel tonight. I know if you guys haven't already, head over, hit the subscribe button to both of them. It was absolutely awesome to be able to meet them in person. They are truly, genuinely awesome. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to the video coming out tomorrow. And if you guys are interested in live chats and stuff like that, we'll have more guests coming on for the channel. And it's every Saturday at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Until the next time, keep your shiny side up. God bless everyone.